Good morning, Betsey Lynburg of the Redevelopment Agency, and I'm joined here by Kim Namba, our Administrative Services Manager for the Redevelopment Agency. So it's been an interesting period of time, as your board knows, and you have heard about all of the proposals still pending before the state with regards to redevelopment. And the budget recommendations that are before you today are based on AB 101, which was the legislation that was pending until last week. And when there were additional legislation, submitted to the Senate and the Assembly and acted upon by the Assembly. So our budget has been prepared based on really the worst case scenario for redevelopment, that redevelopment will be eliminated and that a new successor agency will be formed to wind down the affairs of the redevelopment agency. And even with the legislation that was approved in the legislature last week and is still pending consideration by the governor, I think these recommendations reflect what we would suggest that your board approve at this time in the way of appropriations, and that should there be any additional changes prior to the first week in August, we'll be returning to your board on August 2nd with additional recommendations. So the budget has also been prepared to reflect the many mid-year changes that your board has adopted for both capital project funding and affordable housing funding, and has retained limited funds to complete a few capital improvement projects such as the East Cliff Parkway and the Lion program, and some miscellaneous contracts. And as you just heard from the planning director, there will be changes to the housing budgets that we'll expect to bring forward to your board with the last day budget actions to reflect the legislation that's now pending. So given that, the budget booklet looks very much the same as you've seen it in the past, although some of the contents are quite different. I wanted to just take a chance to highlight some of the accomplishments of the agency. And in the last year, we really have continued
It's okay. Take a moment. Take a moment. It's been a tough time for you and your department, and we all understand that.
So we'd like to celebrate the Bluff project has been completed. Parkway improvements are under construction, and the Twin Lakes project is moving forward. We've wrapping up construction on Soquel Avenue and Eaton Street. Yes.
Take a break.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a 10-minute break, and we'll come back briefly. Thank you.